How's it going, everybody? What's up, Corey? How was the Duluth trip? Hey guys, just wait for a few people to get on. We'll get started. We've got a bunch of cool tackle to see tonight and some cool stuff talking about what's in our spring boxes. Hey, David, how's Lake of the Woods? I saw you catch a fish on a video. What's up, Jim? We're going to see a couple of your baits tonight, buddy. Hi, Lori. Pam Christensen. I'm just pulling out some stuff to look at here. What's up, Scott? Well, we got 15, 16 people on. I think we can get started. Hi, Heather. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a great week. It's been kind of the end of the ice season for me, and Sally was putting all my stuff away, and time to start busting out the spring stuff and getting our tackle boxes ready and our boats ready and our rods and reels and line and all that fun stuff. Glad to hear that, David. So tonight we are going to have a special guest from IP Lures. Chris from IP Lures is going to be on. We're going to talk about some of his jigs and plastics. I'm going to show you some baits from a couple new vendors. We're going to talk spring fishing a little bit. How's it going, Jared? Jason, Andrew, how's it going? And maybe if you guys can get 200 people watching tonight, I'll give something away. So I'll put that as a challenge. If I can see 200 eyes, we'll give a new spring box away of your choice. So without further ado, I want to talk a little bit about what is in our spring box. What's going to be in there? What can I expect? And Michael Schultz from Kill Zone is in the house. And you know what? If you get any walleye box or mystery box, you are now getting the Kill Zone system. And we'll have a separate interview with Michael, hopefully next week or the week after. And we'll bring him on live and talk all about his Kill Zone system and how to use it in the rivers right now and how to use that three-way rig. What's up, Jesse? So let's talk about a couple of new vendors in this fun little bag right here. I wanted to get some other baits for the panfish boxes. Springtime, these fish are going to be aggressive. They're going to be shallow in the weeds, and I found some great ways to be able to pick some of those fish up. And one of them was from Cranky Baits. Stephen Lee. I'd like to show a couple of his baits off here. What do you guys think of that? If I need to, I'll pull these out of the bag. Well, these are awesome. Little wraps. You definitely put a little minnow head on there. Pop them in those weeds and just jig it up. It's a great way to get it up. Oh, thanks, Scott. Yeah, I've been really excited about these spring boxes. It's so far, I think, been our highlight, even almost better than the ice right now. Just some really awesome, cool jigs, crankbaits, blade baits. We're going to show you some of that stuff tonight. We're going to take out one more Cranky Baits here. Cranky Baits, which is backwards, but there we go. Okay, check this guy out. What do y'all think of that? I think that would make a crappie nice and hungry. These are pretty cool. They got a great little rattle to them, too. Super excited. Should we do one more with Cranky Baits? Let's see. It's like treasures every time I open these up. So this one's got a little bit more of a white belly. Again, this is a Cranky Baits, and these are in our mystery boxes, and they're in our panfish. So it's got a little bit more of a white belly. Corey, we get 200 people watching tonight, and I'll give away a $50 mystery box tonight. Definitely a lip ripper. Absolutely. So those were from Cranky Baits, and we've got more stuff coming from them. We just got kind of a little sample pack that's in our boxes right now, but I wanted to get something right away. Next was Jim Seymour, and I had a pleasure of meeting him at the event. I know we saw a couple of his baits, but I wanted to show you his blade baits that we got. Seymour Customs. Right there. What do you guys think of that? I would definitely be ripping this on the river. Got that little blade in the back. Then we got this. I've never really seen this style of a blank before. Jim, maybe you can, if you're watching, you can comment on this. I'd probably put it at like a number 5. But it's got that cool kind of teardrop belly. Look at this sparkle. It got stripes up the back there. Really neat bait. Those were tungsten, those blade baits. Awesome. Thank you, Jim. What's this this little dip here called? Really neat. Jim surprised me with a bunch of really fun baits when I picked up his box. Chris, I see you're in the house, buddy. Just whenever you're ready, go ahead and hit that join button. What do you guys think of that one? It's pretty rad. Hey, thanks, Mike. What do you guys think of that one? That's pretty cool. So in the spring boxes, you're going to get a little bit of choice of the jigs. You're going to see those little wraps. You're going to see different sizes of crankbaits that are in there as well. So anything from, this smaller, call it number 5 or number 7 until we get into the jointed stuff. And you guys are going to love the jointed stuff I picked out. Looks like candy. Logan, I'll randomly pick somebody that was watching tonight. You just got to share the video. Share the video. Let's get to 200, and I'll give that box away tonight. Love that one. Ooh. We're going to bring Chris on from IP Lures. Let's see if this works. All right. Hey, how's it going?
Great. How are you?
I'm good, my friend. Welcome, IP Lures. Chris, how do you say your last name?
Pekarski.
Pekarski. I didn't want to murder that thing. It's like Greco. They always call me Greco-Roman. Welcome aboard, man. I am really excited to have your stuff in our boxes, and I was wondering if you could just share a little bit about your piece of business and the guide business that you do, and then we're going to show off some of your jigs. That sound cool?
Yeah, that's fine. I am from Osakis, Minnesota, small town in western Minnesota. Started making jigs in 2015. I'm a jig fisherman and spent so much money on jigs, so I thought might as well start for myself, and it turned over into friends, and then I just started a business out of it. And then 2.5 years ago, I opened a bait shop here, and now with getting a boat, now I guide as well, so I stay busy with the whole fishing market.
Making jigs, you got the bait shop, and you're also doing the guiding on top of all that. You're a busy guy.
Yeah, this is our busy time of the year.
Awesome. Well, I was really excited to get your stuff in here, and I wanted to show off. You made these for the panty basket boxes. These were the 1/8.
Yeah, that's a 16th ounce jig with with the little plastic in it.
So these are in
We
our panfish boxes. I just want to show everybody the colors, kind of the combos that he did. Letting everybody check out your work here. And then we did a little step up. We went to an 1/8 ounce. And I see some pigs in here with some eyes on them. What are you calling these ones now? Are these your one eyes?
Yeah, those are the Moon Eyes. That's our number one seller. It's identical almost to the VMC Moon.
Oh, looks like we're having a little issue with Chris's audio here. Let's see if it'll pop back in. But like you were saying, these are identical to the VMC Moon
There we
Eyes, and I gotta say they are pretty darn close. Oh, there we go. He's back on.
Yep. So we sell a lot of those. Last year I would say we were close to 15,000 we sold.
15,000 jig.
Yeah.
Wow. I
And
love
those
this
are
color
just
right here. That's a killer.
those are just your standard live bait jig like a Fireball. It's got the strong short shank hook to it. That's our common live bait jig that we sell, and the eyes are optional. You can get them with or without the eye.
Yeah, I think I got a play there. I got a few of your jigs.
Yeah, there was a few.
There was a few. These are the non-eyes.
Yep, that's just called a walleye jig. It's not the short shank hook, it's a standard walleye hook. It's really good in the rocks to pull out. They kind of bend a little bit to get out of the rocks and trees without losing your jig. And
So
it's got a little different design if you look at the head, and it glides through the water a little different.
would you say you'd be comfortable using these on the river?
Yeah, river, but we don't have rivers out here. We got lakes, and I cast a lot in the weeds, and there's some down tree in the weeds.
There's a little
Yep.
better view of that head there.
So when
Cool.
I throw it, I notice it glide through the water. It really cuts through the water with the angle of the head.
You can really tell by the angle that way, but they're definitely kind of like a pinhead almost.
Yep, that's almost what it is.
Cool. And then I said, send me some plastics, and you definitely delivered. We got some really cool stuff. Now, did you pour these?
Yep, we pour these all ourselves as well. So those are a 4-inch fluke minnow. That's commonly what I throw walleye fish in right there.
And what size jig
And
are you using with these?
I throw anywhere from a 3/16 quarter, depends on the depth you're throwing. Out west here, we typically are throwing shallower.
What, 6 to 8
You know,
feet? Even shallower than that.
probably 6 to 15 a lot. In the river, you river guys get a lot of current, so that color right there is probably our number one color we sell.
This one right here?
Yep, that one right there. I actually made it by accident. And
Oh, we got to hear the story.
so I was messing around and burnt some plastic and came up with that color, and it's been dynamite up here.
So it's got the slit in the belly, so you can get that hook through it.
Yeah,
it's a killer.
So I like throwing those a lot.
Now, what color jig head are you using with this? I know all kind of depends. I mean, would you go with a gold or a white or black or?
I am not a color guy, to be honest, but if I throw, it's typically white or a dark color. If I throw, when I'm throwing plastics, it's either white or really dark color.
Sure.
A lot of
Go
times
ahead,
I even
John.
throw, just standard lead.
Okay. These are those same flutes, I think, and they just were it's a little bit different color.
Yep, that's more of your frog color there. It's got a red flake in it. A lot of guys going to Canada, Lake of the Woods get that from me.
Really?
Yeah, and they've done well on it. I sell a lot of bags that people going up to the Rainy River and Lake of the Woods with that one.
Well, that Rainy River starts pretty soon, doesn't it? Aren't they chiseling away trying to get on that thing right now?
Looks like today they were doing some heavy work opening it up.
Yeah, I think I saw on Chris's page that they were chipping away at it. Kind of that same style, but in another more kind of a traditional color here.
Yeah, that's that one I kind of mimicked a sucker minnow. We use a lot of smaller sucker minnows here, so they're about the same in length, and I tried to just mimic the colors of the gray sucker back to the white belly.
And then my all-time favorite plastic is Paddle Tails. I'm just a huge fan. So that one plastic that everybody has confidence in, and that's just mine.
Yeah, that's a brand new mold for us that we just got. You actually have the first ones we made.
Oh, really? So the first ones that
Yep.
came out are going to be in our boxes, guys. That's pretty cool.
Yep. And the white one you're holding is the very first ones we put in a bag right there. I did take them in the fish house and try it, and so very excited to try that one up here.
Well, I'm hopefully, if everything goes right, next Monday or Tuesday we go live again. I'll be from the river using these guys. Going to get the boat on Thursday, but unfortunately this week I had a family member pass away, and so we're kind of dealing with that, put a little wrench and everything. But we're just kind of getting through it, and I really need to get on the water again. You know how that kind of soothes the soul a little bit.
Yeah, this is the time of year, the in between of the not safe ice and waiting for it to leave, and so getting the itch.
Getting the itch. Well, I'm getting the itch too, and thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. And once again, where's your bait shop located at?
Osakis, Minnesota. We're about a mile and a half west of Osakis, going towards Alec on the south side of County Road 82.
What's the closest
And
lake to you? Reno?
Lake Osakis
Lake
is the
Osakis?
closest. Yep.
Awesome. Well, if you guys are up in Alexandria this spring when that ice is done, I think maybe 10 days. You think it'll be toast?
Yeah, it's hopefully open water by the 1st of April.
1st of April. Oh, well, let's shoot for it. Well, thanks again for coming on, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right, guys. Just want to show a few more baits. I want to thank Chris for coming on, and it was awesome to have you. Look at some of these comments here, guys. Sorry, I couldn't really see them when you got both going on there. Who's laughing about me jigging my plastic? A few other things that are in the spring boxes. So we have, we talked about, you'd have the jointed baits. You'd have the small number 5, number 7s, the DT10s. You'll have some version of a couple of deep divers, whether it's a reef runner or maybe it's a bandit. There's some cool custom ones. It's pretty fun. And then you'll have some of the plastic, some of the jigs, and some of the other really fun stuff that I haven't shown you guys yet. I'm kind of waiting to have a little more content for our next video, and I'm hoping really, really hoping that if we go live either Monday or Tuesday next week, we'll be live from the river. It'll be a little bit earlier. It won't be so late in the day. It'll be a little bit earlier too. I do not like being on that river at dark. But we're going to shoot right to fish right in St. Paul, right by my house, and see if we can't find some of those big girls. You know what? I think there was enough people on tonight. If you guys share this video, I'll pick a winner, whoever shares, and we'll give away a box. I want everybody to see what we got going on for our spring boxes. I know a lot of our pro staff just kind of got their boxes, and our subscription members got their boxes, and they'll all be showing their unboxings. They're all just a little bit different. So make sure you guys watch our Facebook page or our Instagram. They'll be showing their live videos. They'll be showing the videos they're creating at home when they're opening their boxes, give you a good glimpse of what's in all of them. They don't like giving all the secrets away. Yes, Nick, for sure. Pool 2, that's where we're going to hit. I heard the water's really clear right now and slow moving, so the fishing's been a little bit tough, but maybe next week that'll change as this ice starts to melt and they can't quite control that flow. And hopefully the confluence, Mississippi and this Minnesota where they meet in St. Paul, which is not too far from where I'm at, that will open up because I don't know if you guys ever fished that. That's a blast. You catch some big girls in there. Yeah, Nick, I heard it was tough. I saw there was a tournament on this weekend. Looks like the guys were struggling a little bit to catch fish. But guys, it's time to load up for spring. If you get an opportunity, go check out the website. We've done a ton of updates to it. There's some new colors for spring. We've kind of cleaned up our store a little bit. Yeah, it was the Future Butt Tourney. Yep. So guys, make sure you go to seasonstackle.com, give us a shout out, and oh, thanks, Scott. I look forward to seeing everybody from the water on our next live. Hopefully Tuesday, maybe Wednesday at the latest. I got some cleaning and tuning up to do on the boat. But everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next time.